Hello everyone, Morbidly Deceased here. Welcome back to Dishonored 2. So in the last episode we ended up, well, getting screwed over a bit by the people we thought we could trust, and then Corvo Atano, our father, got stuck in marble or killed. I thought it was killed, but apparently he was just encased. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So apparently something feels off. Find out what is going on. Alright, well, let's get back to this. I hope you guys are enjoying this game as much as I am right now, even though I get it's a stealth game, and I suck at stealth. I just sprinted through the entire back half of a level.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? It feels odd.
Huh. What the fuck?
What is this place? Where am I?
Huh.
I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Empress Amy Colwyn.
Buddy!
I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood? I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
Maybe in another playthrough I'll do a no powers mode or something like that. But honestly, I think it's better off if I keep powers. It's more interesting and I'll probably fuck up less. So yeah. Accept the mark.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something.
Descriptive.
All the stories, they're true. Incredible.
Nice.
This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
Yeah, poor Corvo. Oh, shit. Oh, what's going on here? Is the crown killers, or people getting interrogated? What?
Corvo mentioned being here once.
I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Oh, so this time it's actually well, Emily's mother's heart. I wonder if it was still actually the same last time. I never noticed.
There are no stars in the sky here. There is no sky.
So I wonder if it was also her heart last time with the first Dishonored.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
Alright, everyone here is interesting, but I'm more curious about you. Who are you?
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
The world? Cause ooh, that could be interesting. Or maybe it's some magical ancient power or artifact or something. But I'd like to hope Dishonored is, despite being supernatural, is more like, yeah, she wants to take over the world, take all the other kingdoms, and expand the empire.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire. A fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, it's a tangled story of blood and ambition. The birthplace of my father. Megan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back.
Just making sure there's nothing in here to... Both of these are good. All right. I don't want to spend too much time thinking about this, but... So I guess this is going to be the mission hub. We'll need some ammo and resources to take down the people behind the coup. Hidden all over the city, there are underground black market shops. Look for a symbol depicting two hands, which means there's a shop nearby. Follow the signs, will guide you. Buying from the black market is against the law, but it could make the difference against the Duke's military. Sokolov was working on a crossbow as a gift for you. If you need it modified, the shops can help with that as well. Blocked.
must be cursed. That old man. This is some shit.
Oh, okay. I really feel like this is gonna be some sort of mission hub, honestly. We'll always meet back here, and the ship's seen better days. I wonder if we're gonna get to repairing that as the time goes on, or if this is maybe just how the ship is, but I could have sworn this is new.
The Howlers will be distracted by some score. You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
All right. You've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There are reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
All right. Ah, go up the stairs, damn you. What's up here? Anything? It's a pretty massive ship, honestly. That's cool.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
All right, let's go.
I'd take you to Addermeyer by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaka. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermeyer. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Addermeyer, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermeyer. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Welcome to Karnaka, stranger. What ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
The dreadful whale. No, it's not on the register. Maybe one of the recent orders from oil.
Let's give it a go. Damn it! Next time, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. Yes!
Feels safe. What is wrong with this city?
Okay, let's see what you got.
You up for a beer later?
Wouldn't miss that.
Is that too much to ask?
Ugh. It's a whaling thing?
Fellow Sir Conan, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Atano. The Grand Sir
Wait,
Conan
how did I
Guard
click the
will
heart?
stop
People trying to get away from Karnaka now. Where are you gonna go?
on the streets of
There's money
Karnaka.
here, even if
Compliance
it's dirty.
is mandatory.
How did I click the heart?
Till I drop. There aren't enough coins in the world to make it worth it.
Don't be greedy, friend. Oh, you're kind, thank you. If you want to get seated sometime.
We used to make good money here, until all the Grand Guard shakedowns.
Hey, come here.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Your face is no concern of mine. Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment. Can't afford them?
Come on.
I'll take that deal. Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here. Welcome back.
Fellow Sir Conans, let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress Delilah Caldwin I and the imminent arrival of His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of...
That's Addermeyer in the distance.
No, that was supposed to go to us. What are you supposed to do now? We're out of money.
All official government activities will be put on hold as the Duke recovers from his travels, and additional tariffs will be levied against foot traffic.
Are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead, and the place is infested with blood flies.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side.
Everyone. One is looking for me. It might pay to be discreet.
I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice. Please? It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? No! This is how we get rid of
Light. From the time of the rat plague.
Anyone asks, we just ran through it. Yeah, we couldn't stop him. Hey, is the windmill turning all right up there? No problems?
Don't worry, it's turning. Plenty of electricity.
Good. I like this setup better than using the well oil tanks. The wind won't run dry.
If something happens to the windmill, these break down just as often in a different way. And they also overcharge sometimes.
If the wind picks up too strong? Like in a storm?
Right. And if that happens, trust me, don't stand too close to the wall of light.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Fellow Circonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. This year's bloodfly concern is the most severe in recent memory. If you encounter a nest or an infested corpse, do not disturb it. Any attempts to practice the funeral rites of the Abbey...
Shifts. I bet a week's wages this is the worst assignment.
Contact the Grand Circonan Guard at once. The guardsmen on site will handle the situation and determine whether any fines are appropriate.
The wall of lights off?
Fellow Circonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. As a response to violent crime and foreign interference in our affairs, travel between districts is restricted to those carrying the appropriate permits, including citizens moving between home and... Any attempts to hinder the Grand Guard in their enforcement duties will be met with the exercise of force. Any complaints as to the behavior of the Grand Guard should be addressed to the nearest...
Could we have imagined that the bastard traitor Emily Caldwin and her murderous father were guilty of witchery and black heresy? The corruption is deep, without limits. The Abbey is at war in the fight to save your eternal spirit. Be wary for the agents of the outsider. Save. There is a tale, a decade and a half old. A tale most often. It is told within our mightiest enclaves, and sometimes it is told around campfires during our most remote pilgrimages. It is the sorry story of a man, most high within the Abbey, who was banished during the rat plague. His name may not be spoken, and all written record of his existence has been erased so
More
great.
Grand Guard soldiers. best to avoid.
Fall from the pinnacle of discipline to the muddiest ditch of disgrace. That is his tale. To once wear the cloth of the High Overseer, and to later bear the heretic's brand across the flesh of his face. How did this come to pass, brothers and sisters? Look to the 7 strictures, and you will know. Karnaca is in great peril, brothers and sisters. Now, this is not news to those of you living through these times of crisis, but the source of your suffering might not be plain to you. Karnaca has turned away from the Abbey of the Everyman. Those leading this city would gamble with all that we have built, with your very families. If the Abbey is pushed away, anarchy will befall this city. A chaos not seen since the time of the Great Burning. Karnaca has but one chance to save itself, and that is to return to the fold, to take solace once again in the litany on the White Cliff. Stay to the flesh that is familiar, that of the fowl and sheep, the ox and fish from the cold ocean. Those who taste the flesh of the rat risk drifting through the void for all the remaining hours of all the remaining years, until the world is swallowed by the void.
This area's off
and
limits.
all manner of things are destroyed.
Come on, show
Set
yourself.
a table for your family that will keep them safe. Lay out a meal that would cause you no shame should your neighbor come to sup with you.
I need to fix that.
A young girl came to me on the 14th day of the month of harvest. I will never forget her words.
Keep your eyes peeled.
She looked up at me and asked what shrines to the outsider could be found across the Isles. She affected a look of innocence, but beneath it I saw guile. My suspicions arose at once, and I questioned her sharply until she confessed to playing alone in the empty woodcarver shop at the edge of town. Each day for a week, she crept back to that place, and there in the cellar, she found cloth of purple and red, suspended from the walls, and a wretched altar of candles. Small trinkets of bone, and a few coins left by those within the outsider's wicked cabal. Those cursed figures who hunch and shamble just outside the lights of our city, whose faces we do not recognize, and whose voices are strange to us. The girl was taken from her home the next night, locked in a cage of iron, and toppled into the canal. Her corruption was eradicated for the safety of all those who lived around her, all of you. We are ourselves the crime, the apostasy, the heresy, and in doing so, pretty sure I saw someone.
Addermeyer Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
Asking for trouble.
You aren't going anywhere. Here! Don't let her escape! No use running. She can't escape!
I fucked up.
Find her, brothers! Let's end her!
What the fuck?
If you're looking for action, Sergeant.
No thanks, ma'am. That's not what I'm saying. Why do we even need guard personnel here?
Addermeyer Institute has strategic value.
Dumbass. Fuck! Son of a... So close!
It seems weird. Sleepy little place like the Institute. That's not what I'm saying. Why do we even need Grand Guard personnel here?
Addermeyer Institute has strategic value to the Duke's inner circle. That's all I was told.
Let's have a fair fight.
Transfer you to the guest district.
Addermeyer Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
That's not what I'm saying. Why
Why do we even need Grand Guard personnel here?
Addermeyer Institute has strategic value to the Duke's inner circle.
Huh?
That's all I was told.
Who's that?
You know how it
What? What the? Impossible!
See you later, fuckers. Okay. Well, never killed anyone. I was actually more stealthy this time somehow than I was before. Oh, I found an outsider shrine without knowing it. And I found 4 out of 10 runes? What? Okay. Well, that's all for now. That went horribly for quite a bit. Like, comment, subscribe, or do whatever the hell you want, and I will see you guys later. Bye.